WARMANE LORDAERON. This has to be the most popular blizzlike World of Warcraft private server. Because number one, there's not really any blizzlike private servers around. And if they are, they're usually empty with no players on them. And if there's any servers with like forced ×1 XP rates and not boosted XP rates, they're usually heavily customized with a lot of custom content and class changes and all these kinds of things. While Lordaeron is pretty much as close to Wrath of the Lich King as you can get. And don't forget to visit the video sponsor gtop100.com, where you can even browse through blizzlike World of Warcraft private servers. Check the website out, and thanks gtop100 for sponsoring the video. And the longevity. I mean, who can ever compete with WARMANE's kind of longevity, and especially the Lordaeron server, which has been up for like 10 years now at least. Still with a really solid population. Fake or real? We're gonna check it out what it looks like in the game. But having 6,722 players at 2230 is unheard of. Yo, by the way, just a side note, if you're a WARMANE player, there's gonna be this gold squish that happens every year, and it's gonna be happening March 3rd, 2025, so you better spend your gold now, or you're gonna lose 50% of all your gold and your characters, so make use of it now until you can. So what does it look like logging on to Lordaeron, the ×1 experience rates realm on WARMANE? We have a couple people here leveling their fresh characters in the Blood Elf zone, which is one of my favorites. We can see some max level flexing here and a couple dead mobs. So somebody's doing quests here. Yes, we see the player. Let's see levels 1 to 5. Oh, it's actually 46 players, so it would only show me up to 50. And is that both factions? No, this is just the Horde faction. So between levels 1 and 5, we happen to have 46 people online right now, which is some 2 to 3 hours after peak time right now, probably. Peak time being around 7 or 8 p.m. And this is Friday evening EU time. But it's good to see that we have new players of basically every single race playing here. That's pretty decent for just one faction, so we can assume there's a bunch of people on the alliance too. What about a less common, less popular level range where many people don't even get that far? 45 to 50. And there's already over 50 players. Okay. People running dungeons, questing in the open world, Maraudon, Black. Wow. Nice. I would not expect so many people being interested in leveling on ×1 XP rates realm. I'm impressed. And as far as guilds, there's a couple guilds it looks like. There's even guilds for different nationalities. Like this sounds like Spanish guild. I saw Hungarian, so even if you don't necessarily speak English or German like this guy, Bulgarian, you might be able to find a guild for yourself that speaks your actual mother tongue. Now for the alliance, again, a fresh character. And the opening starting experience, we can already see 1 player in the starting zone, 2, 3, 4 players right away, 5, 6, killing kobolds. The global chat is like the world chat, the basic international chat for every purpose. Seems to be pretty active. People talking about Mia Khalifa and rating her looks. Creating ICC raid groups. A bunch of them, actually. Ruby Sanctum. Announcing Winter Grasp. What about the Slash Who? Let's look for levels 1 to 5. We had like 46, I think, on Horde. Something like that. Now we have 44 on Alliance. So, as far as this level range, factions are perfectly balanced. And this is only Alliance, yes. With not so many guilds as Hordes, it seems like. Maybe if we go to that higher level range, 45 to 50, now we have more guilds. Yep. And there's also, again, a Czech guild. Look at that. Is that another Czech guild? No, that's gonna be like Polish guild. This may be also Polish or Bulgarian, because Bulgaria is like the #1 country here on WARMANE. Spanish, of course. Awesome. I'm honestly surprised. Like, the player count, according to the website, suggests that this is a super active realm, but it actually is. It actually looks to be. Like, there has to be at least a couple thousand players if we have so many players in these zones. Could they be bots? They could. Are they? An important thing to look at in terms of population is, of course, the capital city, where for Stormwind, We can see a ton of players here. Not so many players as on Ice Crown, let's say. But this is more than decent. And a lot of corpses too. Looks like people love to world PvP on this realm. Woo! Is that a Shadow Morn? Oh my god. It's a Shadow Morn in real life. And it's not even donated. That's what's amazing about this realm. You cannot donate for gear. However, you will be facing up against Ice Crown and Blackrock characters who can donate for gear. If you're queuing up for PvP, Battlegrounds, Arenas, it's all cross-realm. And that's one of the downsides to playing on Lordaeron, but I love seeing servers that are actually alive with people running around doing things. As for me, I hate leveling on blizzlike experience rates, couldn't do it anymore. Even playing on Wrath of Lich King Classic, I actually had to boost my character to level 70. And going from 70 to 80 was one of the worst experiences ever, it took forever. So my max level on this server is level 11, but I have one more which is even higher. Since I have characters on the other realms that are above level 55, I'm able to create a Death Knight on Lordaeron, so I could skip 55 levels. And finally, the Orc starting zone, which should be probably comparable to that of humans, I assume. Like an equivalent. We can see a few players around here, 3 players just upon logging in, 4 players, 5, is that a player? Yeah, 5 players, there's a troll, huh? So unfortunately, since my max level on this realm is only level 60, I'm not going to be able to show you Dalaran or any of the endgame. But last thing we're going to have a look at is the capital city for Horde here in Orgrimmar. That is, if I don't get killed on the way there. Good, we're good. And here we go, approaching Orgrimmar. And finally the moment we have all been waiting for. I'm already seeing some people here, it's not dead. That's the good news. And we have leveling people, 53, 68, 70 something. There's not even that many max levels here. Look at this. But there's a lot of people, that's for sure. Yeah, this is good. This is like maybe like a quarter of what we would see on the Ice Crown realm, but that is still very impressive. Mostly just people leveling, not even that many max levels around here. Alright people, so that was a quick look into what WARMANE's Lordaeron looks like. Don't ask me to level to max on a blizzlike ×1 server, please. That video is not coming unless I get to borrow someone else's account that already has max levels on it. Thanks for watching, like, comment, subscribe, and yo, I forgot to flex at the beginning of this video. So here we go. That's why I wasn't wearing a sweatshirt the entire recording. See you soon again.